Good morning, everyone. Good morning from Bali. Guys, seems to me the rain is not gonna leave us alone in Bali. So few days ago we had a flood, and all of a sudden only 2 days of sun, and this is the situation again. Guys, I'm in Canggu, guys, and I really love Canggu, man. It's just like the best place, especially the hotel that I'm staying, guys. It's just lovely. First of all, doesn't have no mold smell, nothing is brand new. And when I was in Ubud, guys, I got sick. Really, I got sick. Like I have a cold for past 2 days, because in Ubud, most of the house, guest house or hotel or whatever is just moldy, guys. So let me show you guys again my room. This is an upgraded room that is just lovely. And this hotel is brand new, guys. I have a king size bed and it's very spacious. I have a big closet here, guys. Really nice. It is like 8:30 in the morning, guys. I was just having my tea and all of a sudden this has happened. So there's a big closet here. I have a TV right here, and there is some sort of couch here, which is really nice. There's a lot of windows, so you get a lot of natural lights. So I have a dining table here, guys. It's just like a small apartment here. And I have my kitchen here. So I have a big fridge here. I have a small electric stove and everything that I need. So it is really lovely. I really love it. And again, my bathroom is really big, guys. It's just like really good size. Everything, the shower, water pressure, everything, no mold, no nothing. And everything is brand new. I guess I am the second guest here in this room. Overall, it's just really lovely. And I have a balcony too here. Yeah, but the rain, it just doesn't leave anybody alone, guys. You see that? I guess there's another storm is coming, guys. Look at this. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm just having my tea. Already I had my tea. Because I'm sick, guys, I have a cold, and this has happened in bloody Ubud. I don't know, every time that I go to Ubud, there is something happens. I love Ubud, but it's just like everywhere is moldy, guys. And I have an allergy to mold, so it just makes me sick. Anyways, guys, so I'm just gonna take a shower. I cannot go anywhere, but there's a gym downstairs that every day I go for exercise. So I'm gonna go to gym. So I'm here next 4 days in this hotel, and then I'm switching to another hotel because here is a little bit expensive, guys. I find another hotel that is very nearby here, and that one is a little bit cheaper, but that's a brand new too. Probably is not like this one. I saw the picture. And the other day when I was going for a walk, I went and I looked at it. Not inside, from outside. There's a big swimming pool, and it's a new one. So it's a brand new again, but it's just a small room, and the decoration and everything is not like this one. I cannot pay for this one anymore because this one is a little bit expensive. So yeah, guys, after 4 days, I'm moving to another hotel, and I'm there for 6 days. After that, guys, we are going to Vietnam. So after Vietnam, I'm planning to go to Sri Lanka, but again, depends on the weather because I never been to Sri Lanka before. So I don't know what I should expect in terms of weather. I have to do a little bit of research when I'm in Vietnam because I don't want to go to Sri Lanka if it's rainy and stuff like that. Because look at this. Like seriously, this is when it's rainy here, it's just like non-stop. I don't mind the rain, guys. It's just like for 10, 20, 30 minutes, 2 hours. But here it doesn't leave you alone for a whole day or 2 days or whatever. Last storm, when I was in Ubud, guys, almost 2.5 days of non-stop. And it was flooded everywhere here. So yeah, guys, let me finish my tea, shower, and we're going to gym. Cheers, guys. So guys, now I'm at the gym in my hotel. It's really nice. It's just open concept. I love it. And there is a swimming pool here. I didn't use it yet, but if the sun comes out, probably I'm gonna tan. And there's a massage. There's a spa here too. So when you arrived here, guys, they give you 10 minutes free massage, neck and shoulder massage. So this is the gym, guys. Nicely equipped, is good. Good enough stuff for exercising, you know. So now we're gonna start our exercise, man. One of the reasons that I really love this kind of hotel, that they have a small gym, it just like helps a lot, you know, guys. It's just easy going downstairs and start working out. But unfortunately, the rain just doesn't stop, guys. I hope it just doesn't turn to a storm again. Look at this. This is getting worse, guys. Look at this. Probably another storm. There's a guy just jumping in the water, guys. Here we go, another storm in Bali. It's just non-stop for past 2 hours, guys. Pouring rain. Probably we're heading for another storm. It's just crazy, man. It is crazy. Guys, now I'm doing a little bit of cardio and then heading upstairs to shower and see what I'm gonna do because it's rainy. I guess we're heading for another storm, guys, in Bali because it is raining for past 2 hours non-stop. I guess this is gonna continue for all day. I hope it's not a storm, man. Already a lot of people in trouble with lost their car and businesses and houses and cars and everything else. So I hope there is not another storm here, man. Guys, I'm just back in my room and watching the news in Toronto, Canada. I want to play for this one for you guys. Just hear this.
Flooding social media.
Once the genie's out of the bottle, it's very, very difficult to stop it.
Can we protect kids from graphic content, or has it become unavoidable? Plus, the debate heating up over hosting a Harry Potter event.
It's really important that we protect minorities.
I don't
that
care
are
this
being
part of it,
attacked.
Why
guys.
some want the forbidden
I'm just want you guys to hear the immigration part of it.
CTV National News with Heather Butts.
Good evening. Highly charged and at times violent protests took over the streets of Canada's largest city today. Anti-immigration demonstrators in Toronto clashing with counter-protesters. Heavily armed police stepping in and arresting at least 10 people. CTV's Scott Lightfoot has the dramatic confrontations.
Carrying the flag, they marched through the streets of Canada's most multicultural city, voicing their opinions on immigration policy in this country.
I'm not saying no to immigrants. I say we need to slow it down. We need to be more, careful about who we bring into this country.
Joanna Jar is the founder of the Canada First movement.
Our duty is to uphold our history, protect our culture and identity. This is why we're here today.
Today, he organized a rally that began in Christie Pitts on the same day as similar rallies in other cities around the world, inviting like-minded Canadians to stand up for their beliefs.
When my parents came here in 1954, they assimilated. We're Catholic, but we don't wear it on our sleeve.
Also in the same park, a larger and louder protest against the Canada First rally.
Not in our park, not in our community. You're not spreading that kind of racism and division in our neighborhoods.
For some, the chosen site where a riot involving anti-Jewish sentiment occurred in 1933 was enough to draw them out to protest.
I want to keep the fascists down. They're everywhere now. They were more powerful in the 30s. I don't want them to get that powerful again.
The counter-protesters encircled the Canada First rally, Toronto police forming a barrier between the two groups. And when the Canada First rally took to the streets, it only took a few steps before the skirmishes began. Police ended up closing Bloor Street for a period of time. Tactical officers with riot weapons moved in. Although the crowd dispersed without issue, many rejoined the march, which made its way along Bloor before heading south, protesters shouting down the marchers all the way along the route.
Scott Lightfoot, CTV News.
Immigration.
So just guys, I want to put my 2 words on this one. I was an immigrant in Canada 30 something years ago, but I don't believe this nonsense. What I'm not believing, guys, the immigration system in Canada is broken. You know, I'm an immigrant in Canada. Everybody else was an immigrant in Canada. But the bottom line is, used to be a system in place, but now there is no system in place. Justin Trudeau opens up the door and everybody come in. Canada is not Canada anymore. Canada is India, guys. India. Like, it's just unbelievable amount of Indians in Canada that is just mind-blowing. I'm not saying India not supposed to come to Canada, but it's just unbelievable amount of Indians and unqualified immigrant in Canada. Like, Canada needs to wake up and go back to the old system. Old system that there is, you know, you need to have. You cannot open up the door to everybody. It just, that doesn't make sense, regardless where you're coming from. I was an immigrant to Canada, but it wasn't like this. Now Canada turned into the shithole. Why? Because there is no system in place. There is a housing issue in Canada. There is a inflation, economy issue, job issue, and they keep bringing immigrant, and it's just one type of immigrant, and that's Indians. Like, if you don't believe me, just go online and research. Everybody fed up that there is so much Indians in Canada, and also there is so much other immigrant. It just doesn't matter. But now Canada just like unbelievable amount of Indians coming and unbelievable amount of unqualified immigrant. You know, like for people like me that spend over 30 years of a life, work hard, play by the rules, and build the country, now there's a bunch of people coming that taking our space. You understand, guys? It's just like if the people that exist in Canada, you know, people that came from any part of the world, 100 years ago, 60 years ago, 150 years ago, 160 years ago, obviously Canada is 160 years old, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, it was different rules, you know, like people had opportunity to go to a school. Yes, Canada has a racism, 100%. You know, there is absolutely, like in Canada, I felt Chinese people, Indian, everybody has their own community. Yes, everybody says Canada is a very friendly country. Yes, Canada is used to be very safe and friendly country, but not for past 10 years. For past 10 years, turned into shithole. Everywhere is a gun. Everywhere is a shooting. It is not safe. Why? Because they opened up the door to everybody. You need to have a system in place. You need to know who is coming. Like, you cannot welcome everybody. Why? What is this policy that welcoming everybody? You know, like, bring the people that they have, regardless if they are refugee, if they are immigrant, but you need to have a basic things for these people. You cannot bring them for past like 10 years now. Crime. Why it's crime? It's like, guys, now the people going to the mall, 3 or 4 people with the gun and taking everything from jewelry store. If you don't believe me, watch this news. We never had this kind of stuff. 25 years ago, 20 years ago, I never ever heard anybody shooting somebody, or there's a gun, or there's a robbery, or people going to the mall and 5 people with the gun. Now it's just like turning absolutely to the shithole. Why? Because of the government policy. So why I'm showing that, and I support those people 110% that against, they're not against immigrant. They say just slow it down. Pick and choose who is coming. Slow it down and pick and choose who's coming to your country, because otherwise you're not going to have a country. You're going to have a shithole like Europe that is just like out of control. Go to Paris and see what I'm talking about. So Canada is turning to that. It's just like, we don't need this. Welcome everybody, but you need to be system in place, and you need to bring it down. Bring it down. There is enough people in Canada. You have a housing issue, you have an economy issue, you have a job issue, you have an inflation issue, and you have so many other issues. Fix those things, and the people that exist in the country is good enough. Close your door. Enough is enough. And I support these people 100%. Cheers, guys.